in and around Bangalore and in and around the cities, like the leafy vegetables and even the tender coconut, for that matter, is contaminated with heavy metals, especially with chromium, lead, and nickel. So unless until we educate them, like not to use the effluents and for the plant irrigation and that.
Organic farming, they claim that there is no heavy metal and it's free of fertilizers.
So once they claim, then they have to put the disclaimer with the analysis. Otherwise, it doesn't carry any value.
No, when our students were doing this heavy metal detection in fruits and vegetables.
Yes.
So when we get this organic, claiming this organic, even we detected the heavy metal presence over there.
Okay.
So is there any?
See, ma'am, I mean, like I personally, this is my personal view. Like, of course, I don't wish to put my decision upon you. When somebody is talking about organically grown, I would say they are talking a fact. Seriously. If you are talking about residue-free produce, yes, there is a sense. Because there are so many organic inputs you find in the market which are loaded with heavy metals. I mean, you can just give a project to any of your students and then check it out. And even the farmyard, when you say, like, picked up from the village, but still if you analyze it, you will find chromium, you will find lead, and you will find nickel. And even in the fertilizers, say for example like rock phosphate, which is a naturally mined one. So even in rock phosphate we find. So that is the case of contamination that we find in India.
In Agri finance.
Yes, that's what I said.
Main root is your government.
The name of organic.
Yes, any name of it's just a facade. I mean,
there is no pure organic.
I don't support. And plus, I mean, like, okay, we are all educated here. And what for do we depend on the fruits and the vegetables to supplement our vitamins, to supplement our health, basically, which we cannot get directly. So then, if that particular vitamins and the nutrients are not there in that by growing organically, so what's the use in consuming? And that's exactly the reason why government of Karnataka or maybe any other state governments are pursuing it, like giving you the ferrous tablets for the children. If our food stuff was good enough in ferrous, or if our soil is good enough in ferrous and the zinc, there was no need for our children to be fed with that, especially the school children. Why that supplements are required? So go naturally. Make the soil rich in minerals which are required to grow the crops, and there is no need of supplements in the chemical form. So that's what I would propose.
For the research perspective, where they can correct the alternate plant soil analysis.
Please come again.
For research perspective,
Okay.
some scholars are doing research related to alternate plant. The plant is grown up nearby the boundary.
Yes.
That particular being populated.
Okay.
So where they can correct the soil analysis data.
Okay, if you want a reliable one, Shimoga Agricultural University, they have a cell, separate cell for Agricultural Research Center under state government only. And one research center is in Sringeri, but that's not functional. But the same research people who are in Shimoga Agricultural University, they do have the data. Because I was part of that research for around 5 years, from 2005 to 2010, especially for the YIT, relevant business. So they do have the data, and that's a reliable.
Their focus is mainly for APP.
Yeah, and then agriculture, Shimoga Agricultural University is the best one that you can rely on. And still they are relying on like 140, 140, which is not applicable or something. And that's right, I can give it to you also. Then that's what you will find in the paper. 140 and 140 is the NPK ratio that's being prescribed by the state government and also the universities. But instead of 100.
So even if a new player comes who wants to be in a straightforward role, he's forced to get into the markets. So we are taking the entire system off, and then we are collecting this money information on a daily basis. We also collect.
They are not directly contacting farmers. You are contacting only mandis.
We are picking the costs from the money. That's basically to fix what is the cost the farmer has to pay. Okay, so we are directly in touch with the farmer. So every day we will be
If you are
speaking.
going with mandi, again it is a middleman.
Money only for the rates. The data we need from the money. Because what we have to offer to the farmer should be more than what he can get from the money.
So as of now, you have database for the buyers, who all are your buyers, and what demands they have, seasonal demands you have data, right?
even from the farming communities.
Farmers, no, what we feel from the buyer's end, if the demand is conveyed to the farmers in advance, so they can plan their farm.
Two ways, both the ways. One is planning a crop, which is a bit risky because the buyer backs out.
Okay.
And then we have a risk if it's not a cash crop. Second thing is coming to know a trend. As I said, right now in March, April, there is going to be a demand for Hindi potatoes. Okay, so we are already in touch with farmers who are that region. So we collect data on which are the farmers who are well. So usually about 5,000 tons we get exported to Hindi potatoes. So we have access to around 7,000 tons. So if any buyer comes in, we must know where to start.
In case we make any agreement between the buyers and the farmers, buyback and the buyers. So if you
For food producing company, so we get into this contract farm arrangement because the production is dependent upon the growth. So, but we've seen success only with one crop, and the gherkins what we call it. So they do 3 to 6 months internship with us. In fact, I mean, one of them is she has something here. So she is right now associated with them. From her college, we have taken a lot of people who come and do the Agri related researches. Agri mainly sales and marketing. But technology again we encourage students, engineering students, they come again various colleges, which is a part of their curriculum. Okay, so we give them assignments, let them complete, and if they are doing good, so we employ them sometimes. We help them to reach out a better goals. Because startup identification is one of the main things. I am also still with another institute. Bangalore Institute of Technology, where I study. The principal happens to be my classmate from both then so he may be learning. So there again, try to identify the startup with the students who has the talent they have, and then give them some input. So there are some 7 8 of us who are really involved with the student communities, give them guidance. That's how we operate.
So interns are you paying from the moment or
Little bit, yeah. Not like multinationals. We are a startup.
so maybe is it
Okay, myself I'm Dr. Nandini Venkat, and I've been recognized and been serving in especially the plant nutrition part of it. And I'm in the field for almost 27 years, since 96, after my MSc, and I've done my PhD in plant nutrition only. And right now I'm heading 2 companies. One is JMN Consultancy, which is a proprietorship, and the other one is ICD Group, which is into plant nutrition. Specifically the micronutrients and biologically derived nutrients, which is into nanotechnology products and very fine minute particles, but still so per acre our dosage would go hardly of around 30 grams or 50 grams per acre. That is the quantum that we are delivering, and we are into and we do have a sophisticated lab specifically for water analysis, soil analysis, and the manure analysis also. And we do cater specifically the PG graduates and all, wherein we take up the thesis for the analysis part, like that's on a subsidized rates. And but for the farmers who are going to be our clients, it's on a fully paid basis. So that's how our service is going on. And then we are consultant for a few of this contract farming multinational companies, specifically the working, alpina, bell peppers, and that garden. And then our soil analysis report actually goes in hand with the soil audit, which goes once in a year from different companies. And all these reports are actually scrutinized in Euro. And once they are okay, only then the contract farming continues. So this is the services that we are doing. And we are very specific with the soil heavy metal analysis and also residues, specifically with heavy metals. And we don't deal much with the pesticide residues. Of course, we are collaborated with Raichur Agriculture University, and that's how I've been graduated from JKVK. And of course, I mean, when it comes to the company's work, I mean, the company's work has been recognized in national and international both. And also we are into exports of cocoa, especially to US, Canada, and Portugal. So that's in a nutshell. And we want to help our own technology basically, and then
For which crop they will take it. At the same time, we have to come up with the farmers' data list. So how much they have harvested this year, at what time they will get ready with the crops, how much they will be able to produce, and you are the middleman, and we have to connect.
There will be a lot of compromises. Really is, it's difficult to manage. So at those times, we make a use of them and we make sure that they are insured first. The entire trade is insured. So that the farmer, immediately whatever happens, even if he is in the wrong side, he is not losing out any big money or anything. So we make sure that he is safe and we get the entire system under a banking system. So even if the buyer is rich, we get him a finance. So that the banks are involved, banks like SBI or Canada, and a lot of new NBFCs are coming in the market. So that there are, in their review of the financial system. So there is no way where they could clear on what's in the last minute. Usually, they pay some advance, they don't pay the remaining part. Most of the trades are happening like that. So in this way, the small farmers are getting encouraged. They are willing to take some risk into getting out of their mandi structure what they have. Okay, so and as a parallel to keep in touch with them, we also supply them inputs, fertilizer, pesticide, we help them to get equipment operator. And then we give them information what is being grown in the area since we have predictive data. So we tell them, okay, in your area there are so many people growing tomato, so you please grow something else.
So if you are mentoring them by suggesting which crop they can grow or something like that, not creating a database for the buyers, right? What they demand, how frequently they.
See, what we do, we follow a historical track record. Okay, what these people are buying and what intervals. And we also go through their financial cycle, that's very important. And there's a trend that we come to know. For example, in September, we are getting pomegranate season. So we've already blocked around 5,000 tons with us. Okay, so we will be presenting these things to the farmer or the buying communities now. So variety is available, it's also geo-region, and what may be the approximate quantity that's coming in for harvest. Okay, of course the rates we cannot fix, but at least we make sure that the product is, the buyer is aware of where the product is.
You already have the demand.
We create the demand.
Okay.
We create that. So if there is an excess growth of pomegranate, we also inform the buyer, other buyers.
Doing the buyer and they are introducing to the farmers.
And we are not making any money in buying and selling, we just charge them a fee for various services.
That's a concern.
You are from the government body for the farm.
for the farmers, we are not charging only for the
Buyers.
Buyers. It's a service which we
Who are your potential buyers, sir?
mainly exporters and the food processing units are there. We operate with a lot of food processing units.
Any quality controlling measures?
It's basically a multi-dimensional Uber. So we have quality companies who are associated with us. Okay, so whatever type of certification agents are associated, or test labs are associated. So whenever the particular requirement comes in, we get them certified through various sources. So we work very closely with APEDA, that's Agri Produce Export Development. So whenever the various come in, usually provide the service. Okay, so as such, we don't even look at the product. We're not at export.
So as of now, you don't have one app which will connect you to all these things.
Yes. It depends on the buyer's system. If he is an already established buyer, if you know better than us. So you may just request us.
All kind of crop we are doing, only for some particular thing we are doing.
Staples, we are right now limited to few. We are just operating on a safe basis. Okay, so we don't want to risk out with all the products. But we are working in Karnataka, we are working with cash crops, that's fruits and vegetables. But in non-Karnataka, we are operating with staples, grains, things like that.
For export?
Export usually the non-perishables. So even we are a startup, she has started recently, so we don't want to take a risk of raising perishables. Because in this thing, entire chain is not organized. It comes completely unorganized sector. Each layer is unorganized. So unfortunately, end of the day, it's a farmer who happens to lose everything. Although when he becomes ignorant and then he gets into.
Unless otherwise they have the confidence on you, they will not.
Yes. So what we do is we form a group of farmers so that they become, there will be a team of them to support one another. Because even we cannot be 100% perfect. When we do the KYC or
You to say organic farming, you're
organic farming is one of them. It's a part of. Okay. Of course, we encourage organic farming.
apart from that, what products you're selling?
We are not, product is only polygon, but we are basically an agri-tech platform. So we provide access to the farmer to reach a better market. So we collect predictive harvest data from the farmer communities, so which is 2 months in advance, and then we try to link them with the buyers later.
You have any specific
Middleman, you are
Removing completely. We also help them to get, if they want, say, packaging solutions, if they want transport solutions, so there will be documentation which various other countries will require. And we also help them with the trade finance and trade insurance, so that the farmer is well protected in the entire transaction. And the buyer also gets a one-stop solution. So we don't have to make multiple buyers or one deal.
Sir, can you give your introduction? And
We are from All India, it is an agri-tech company. So basically we provide a single platform access to any agri trade, so which includes sourcing, material of farmers, packaging, trade insurance, trade finance. So we have a platform. Keith is the director of the company and material. We are Bangalore based. We are
So you mainly deal with platform farmers.
It's basically a platform for farmers. So that we focus on limited commodities. Like we encourage traditional